What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, go down below the video, hit that thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Today we're looking at a slightly different product from the products we normally look at on the channel, but this is something I've been meaning to pick up for quite a while, and I actually had a company reach out and offer to send me a review unit, so I took it so that way I don't have to pick one up myself anyways. This is a Carpuride W708 wireless car stereo. Now essentially this is a portable head unit that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built right on into it, and that's actually supposed to be there in order to enable those features in pretty much any vehicle that you own, regardless of how old it is. And I do want to thank the company again for sending me the review unit, but let's go ahead and check out what you get inside of the box. First, we are going to get the 7-inch head unit itself, two different types of mounting brackets, one suction cup gasket, a car charger, a 3.5mm audio cable, and the user manual as well. Now if we go ahead and take a look at the head unit itself, it has a 7-inch IPS touch panel display with a resolution of 1024 by 600. It's got an external 3.5mm microphone port, micro SD card, and USB support for multimedia playback, which we'll talk about in a minute, 3.5mm audio out, and it is even backup camera compatible. Now, one of the big reasons I wanted to pick one of these up was because I'm a huge fan of having Android Auto inside of any of my vehicles, and one of the vehicles that I own does not actually have that functionality. Now I do a bit of traveling with work, so having this feature and access to Google Maps right on a screen is really helpful. Now additionally, these head units offer wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, so that eliminates any of the extra cables, and a lot of vehicles actually require you to plug your phone directly into a USB port in order to enable those features. Now all you need to do is essentially connect your smartphone via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and you're pretty much good to go every time that you turn on your vehicle. The W708 also features Bluetooth 5.0 for hands-free calling and voice control, allowing you to answer calls, navigate, play any sort of music, all while keeping your hands actually on the wheel. USB and SD cards can be used for playing stored music or displaying photos or even video files as well. And depending on your vehicle, there are a couple of ways to get the audio to play through the car stereo. The previously mentioned 3.5mm audio out cable will work if you have an audio jack on your vehicle like I do, but if not, the device actually has a built-in FM transmitter. You set the station on the device and then you simply tune your vehicle's radio to the same station, and now you've got audio playing in the car stereo. Now aside from the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, this head unit also comes with a screen mirroring feature called MirrorLink, and what this feature does is essentially mirror your mobile phone screen to the display. Now this opens up the door for any additional application you have on your phone to be displayed on the screen. Sitting in your car while you are parked and having lunch, you can go ahead and throw some Netflix or Disney Plus or any other streaming service up and watch it while you're eating. Waiting for your spouse while they're in the grocery store, well, you can go ahead and launch an emulator and play some retro games for 15 or 20 minutes until they come out. Now this is actually a feature I really enjoy, but you do have to go into the settings of the device and change the feature to MirrorLink from Android Auto or Apple CarPlay every single time you do this, and then of course if you want to go back to Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you have to switch it back as well. Now getting it set up is actually really easy and only takes about 5 minutes following the instructions in the manual. The overall build quality of the device is actually fairly good, and it does feel like a premium product. The device is fairly snappy and pretty responsive. The user interface is simple with easy to understand icons, and the whole user experience is both simple and convenient. The screen brightness is also great with multiple brightness adjustments, but it does actually have an auto dimming feature depending on how much light is in your surroundings. Now I do want to say straight away that this product is certainly not for everyone. In fact, most new vehicles sold today, and that have been sold for several years now, have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay built right into them. But if you do have a slightly older vehicle that doesn't have this feature, this is a great option to be able to add it to your car. Now, this specific model ranges in price right around the $240 price point, but it is often on sale for much less. And in fact, you can go onto Amazon and they almost always have a $50 off coupon, so you can go ahead and get some savings that way as well. Now, I'm going to leave a few links in the description down below in case you want to learn a little bit more or if you actually want to check it out. But that is actually pretty much all I've got for you guys in this video. Nice and short one, but I would like you guys to tell me down below if you agree that Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are a must-have while driving in 2023. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys again real soon.